I realized that I really love sports, bro. Like, for real. You know, being born in Trinidad, coming up, playing soccer, that was just the beginning. You know what I mean? Trinity, we played cricket, you know what I mean? But then when I came over to the US and got introduced to basketball, football, baseball, I've even found interest in running track. You know what I mean? I could actually sit and watch sports. Something about it is very relaxing to me now. But as of late, I've also noticed that the sports thing is not no joke, especially in the basketball and football arena, right? And you gotta pick a team, you know what I mean? Like, you have to pick a team and you gotta stick with that, you know what I mean? Because you can find yourself in a very tight situation if you have the wrong jersey on. You feel me? Now, true story, right? When I went to high school in Jersey City, New Jersey, it was a fashion statement, bro. Like, niggas had a bunch of jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was all about what we could put the jersey together with, what fitted, and what kicks we could put together a unit with each jersey. You know what I mean? So my favorite jerseys, I'm not even gonna lie to you, was like the Bengals, Cincinnati Bengals. I love that jersey. The black and the white one is tough. The Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins jersey, the white one, that shit was fire. The Browns, that white jersey, classic. The Jets jersey also. I seen people wear the Jets jersey. That was tough. The green one and the white one. The white one was tough. The Atlanta Falcons, the fire jersey, right? The St. Louis Rams, the white with the gold and navy blue, them jerseys was off the chain. And with regards to the throwbacks, it's a bunch of fire throwbacks. So the way that we would have put an outfit together with these jerseys coming up when I was like going through high school, bro, it was nobody flyer, bro, I promise. And one thing I noticed, it wasn't so much about the teams as it was about the drip, if that makes sense, right? So, you know, you could have a collection of throwbacks and jerseys that you just like, and you put it on. And that shit, and honestly, at the time, throwbacks wasn't cheap. Jerseys and throwbacks is not cheap. You know what I mean? Shoot, a throwback could start at about $250. Same price for a jersey. I don't know what they go for now, but it was costly. So if you had a jersey on, you was already making a statement already. You feel what I'm saying? But I say all that to say, it wasn't so much a threat to wear a team's jersey, you know, during these times, because it was all for the love of fashion. You know what I mean? It was all for the love of status. You know what I'm saying? You had a throwback on in the 90s, niggas know you spent some money on your drip. You feel what I'm saying? So, but today, you know, especially in this hour, you know, the finals and shit, like with all that stuff going on, you know, between the Knicks and the Spurs, I think outside of just being competitive, like, I don't rock with none of that. You know what I mean? Like, beating up fans and all that, I'm not with none of that. You know what I'm saying? So I realized I'm a fan of the sport. That's just what it is. I like the sport, and you know, I was happy for New York when they won because I came from Jersey. So I came from that way, you know what I mean? It felt only right, you know what I mean? But to say that I'm in depth and all that, I'm not really in depth. I would never consider myself like a diehard fan. I'm just a fan of sports, you know what I mean? So I enjoyed it. And it just felt good. It felt good to see how New York came together. I'm pretty sure a lot of people from Jersey was out there too, you know what I mean? So it was a good feeling. Like, it looked really good. The energy looked amazing. And, you know, for the East never really having, or the Knicks never really having that win for damn near 53 years, as they say, I could only imagine how it felt to win one championship, you know what I mean? So that was it. But as far as the in-depth fans and diehard fans of sports go, I wouldn't consider myself diehard, you know what I mean? But I still love the sports though, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I speak on behalf of the lost, on behalf of the little nigga tryna get a Porsche.